and welcome to UC Today. My name is Kieran, and today's session is the big UC update for Content Guru. I am delighted to be joined by Martin Taylor, Director at Content Guru. Martin, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure. So great to be here, Kieran. So at the end of a year and the beginning of another year, always a good time to reflect.
Absolutely. But before we dive into reflection and also anticipation for what next year might bring, can you please tell us about yourself, Martin, and about Content Guru?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm Martin Taylor. I'm a co-founder and deputy CEO here at Content Guru. And actually before that in our wider Redwood Technologies group. So I've been at this for about 30 years now, worryingly, which makes me a grizzled veteran. But I think experience does help us a lot in our business, and part of my role is to provide that and the kind of wider view. Content Guru itself, many of you will know, we're a CCaaS player, really, contact center as a service. We also do obviously some UC, the subject of what we're talking about here today. Content Guru is best known for very large scale, complex omni-channel front office communications for kind of big banks, insurers, airlines, and parts of government. We are the only European member of the Gartner Magic Quadrant for what we do and the Forrester Wave. So Europe is our primary area of operations, but increasingly you're finding us in and around the North American market and also in East Asia as well.
Perfect. Well, before we explore what the year ahead might entail for Content Guru, can you please give us some of the company highlights from 2023?
Yeah, well, 2023 obviously globally was a challenging year, not just for tech companies, but we've carried on powering through another strong growth year. So really three highlights I'd kind of draw, because three is always a good number. One, we got our biggest ever contract, our biggest ever sale. We've been at that for actually a period of years, because the bigger they are, the longer they seem to take. So that's great. It's about $150 million of contact center in there. So yeah, we're obviously delighted about that. A second one, going to our reputation for dealing in hard to do stuff, so that needs 5 nines and above resilience. We launched our first emergency services 112, 999, 911, whatever you call it where you are, for end-to-end police communications, for both emergency services and the urgent but not emergency. So that's for initially 2 UK police forces, and we've got 2 more going live early during 2024. So that's great. As far as I know, it's the first time ever that emergency services, critical comms have been run in the cloud. So kind of a breakthrough for the industry, really. And then the third one is on the customer data platform, CRM side of our business with our CKS platform. We've won our largest ever deal for a standalone CRM contract, which we won against specialist CRM vendors. Again, it's for a large government customer, and we're delighted about that as well. That's going to take our product on into some further new dimensions there. So we're very satisfied looking back over what was a challenging year that was hard fought, and in many ways we're glad has ended.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the cloud clearing, hopefully, what would you say are the clear blue skies for Content Guru? What are the product roadmap and the types of features and benefits customers can expect in 2024?
Yeah, well, really with a focus on the UC side. So as I said, we're known for CCaaS, customer experience, front office. It's the external facing communications, whether you're a big bank or an insurer or somebody like that, or you're a government or a health system. That experience that the customer has is vital. UC tends to focus on more of the internal corporate body. So our view is actually it's one organization, front office, back office, they're colleagues. So let's have everyone work together, collaborate better, be more efficient and effective. So really with that in mind, we've got kind of 3 points again that we're looking to 2024 to really major on. So one is new that we've been developing through 2023. Inevitably, it's going to be Gen AI based. And the other two are well-proven features that we've had in our front office suite that we're now going to make available to the back office to better improve efficient working between colleagues and that collaboration. So I guess I'll open with the kind of exciting Gen AI stuff. If you look at what we're doing in contact center, it's all about driving efficiency. So these are hard times economically. People want to make their contact centers for external communications not only of great quality, but also super efficient. And we looked at where is time wasted. A lot of time is wasted at the end of an interaction, end of a call, that typing up. Sometimes that's 60% of a front office user's time. So we put a lot of work through 2023 in transcribing as things are spoken and the conversation goes on. We're transcribing that automatically, and then we're summarizing it and we're putting it into some kind of format that's useful at the end. So that is normally post-call work. So that's gone down really, really well with our customer base. So we want to bring more of that now to bear for the back office user in UC. So we will be making Gen AI based transcription and summarization available for our UC product set through 2024. So that will mean we can go straight from a front office type conversation to maybe a back office one, summarize maybe a 10-minute call into 100 words or into a format. So I've seen it create a CV resume, for example. I've seen this create a customer complaint form. I've seen it create a motor parts order form. So it might be that you're in the back of a local authority, a local government organization. You're a subject matter expert, I don't know, in listed building consent or something. So why not produce that listed building consent form and advice automatically as the call goes on with your front office colleague, and then it's just done. So I think that's very exciting. And then the other two parts are, I say, well-proven elements of our front office solution that now, in the interests of better collaboration, we're going to see make their way into the back office. So the first of those is around that CKS customer data platform. So something we use within our own organization for things like purchase orders, for expenses, for price quotes, is where there are multiple stakeholders, multiple colleagues of different levels involved in a process or workflow or decision, and a document makes its way around the houses, ascending till it's got all the approvals that it needs. What we've found is that our CKS CRM customer data platform, we use that to check kind of how a particular document is proceeding through that workflow. So it's stuck at the director level sign off, for example. So we know to go and chase up that director to get that signed off, or it's all done and everyone's notified. So that process we find super efficient. It replaced something much more tortuous, which itself had digitized a paper process of the past. So that's going to be made available in the UC back office. And then the second element is video conferencing. Video is great. We're using it right now. Spoken communication is one thing, written is one thing. We're very happy with both of those. But actually, what you can convey with video, particularly in resolving things, is very valuable. So we first created and deployed our video consultation for the British National Health Service back in the pandemic era. So that's over 3 years ago now. So well proven, very safe, very easy to use utility that is now commonplace in our front office practice. Front office and back office colleagues, let them see one another, talk to one another as well, without needing everyone to be on a contact center license. So that can be done on that much lower cost UC license. So a lot of our customers have been asking for that through 2023, and we're delighted to be able to help them by making that facility available. So I say two things that are coming from our front office contact center platform into our back office UC, and that's for benefits of a single stack software architecture that actually we're able to make those decisions as to what is an appropriate level of functionality for both of those two product sets. And then obviously the other one is that Gen AI deployment. So 2023 you could think of as the Gen AI development year. For me, 2024 is the year of deployment. So we're going to see use cases like summarization, transcription really hit the ground and make a difference. Whereas I think some of the more theoretical angels dancing on the head of a pin type discussions we've had through the year, and maybe they will be slower to bring to market in any sense that you can apply right now in your business, and of course through the channels. So we always want, particularly for UC, anything we do at a product level to be very easily described, understood, and communicated, because obviously most of our business is through partners and channels. We always design our products and strategy with them in mind. So that's kind of my highlights there for you, Kieran.
No, yeah, that is really comprehensive. Thank you. And I agree with you completely. I think we're at a really interesting turning point with AI, where it's transitioning from this elusive, almost intangible concept where people they want AI, but they don't know how it palatably improves their business. And yet, and as you say, next year, 2024, feels like there's going to be this banner year for AI's actual use cases, and you very handily outlined several of the ones that Content Guru are going to be producing for customers next year. So it's going to be a really fascinating year. I'm sure if we caught up this time next year, will be quite a series of highlights to reflect on. So thank you for being here today, Martin. It's been a really good session.
Absolute pleasure, Kieran.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share on social media, and we'll see you next time. I've been Kieran Devlin of UC Today. Thanks for watching.